Yes, my Between the Liners, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the show. I've got legendary Spurs member, BTL Pod's most controversial member on the channel. It's Shahaan, massive Spurs fan. We're going to talk about the North London derby, the match preview, and Shahaan's feelings on Spurs so far. Shahaan, what you got to say?
Got lots to say,
You're going to get controversial about Arsenal and Spurs?
Don't need
any hot takes? Any hot takes?
No, let's see, man. Let's see. There's no fucking Arsenal fan here to wind me up. So.
Yeah.
No Saib as well. So.
We're going to get Shahaan's thoughts out on Spurs and Arsenal. But first, let's talk about the game that's just gone last. Obviously, no Champions League football for you. No European League football for you, unfortunately. The last game that you played in was against Sheffield United.
Yeah.
Talk us through, what were your thoughts? Obviously, I was gassing up in the group chat.
A lot of things happened that game. I mean, Sheffield United are a disgrace, like absolutely disgraceful team.
You can't blame them.
No, listen. There's one, whether you blame the referee or you want to blame the officials or you want to blame Sheffield United, all those fuckers did the entire game was waste time. It was disgraceful to watch. Keeper taking his gloves off. Then he gets booked for handling the ball outside the box. And then he should have, listen, no player's been booked for time wasting twice, innit? No one's got a red for time wasting, especially a keeper.
So did that happen?
No, it would never have happened. In the end, they got 6, 7 yellow cards, 1 red card.
Spurs did the same thing last season.
No, but what do you mean?
Time wasted.
Bro, time wasted to that extent. Are you mad? Bullshit. Bollocks, bro. No, listen.
When you played against United,
listen, why are you even saying that? It's complete. Bro, what do you mean, fam? You got pumped this season.
Fix this.
Always want to talk about last season, bro. These Man U fans, bro. Keep talking about last year, bro. Get over it.
All right, carry on.
Listen,
Sheffield United?
They were, awful team wasting time, and it was, in the first half there was something like, I think 15, 16 minutes they wasted, right? They had an injury, they were going down with cramp, all this shit.
What was the score in the first half?
0-0.
When they score?
They scored first, 65th, 70th minute.
Okay.
But yeah, the first half, they added 4 minutes added on. Considering the way things gone, even the commentators were shocked, like, what the fuck, at 4 minutes? So it was nice in the end that when they added 12 minutes on, Richarlison coming off the bench.
What time did he come off the bench?
He 78th minute, 80th minute, he comes on.
Was he alright before that?
Tottenham now have scored 2 of the latest winners, equalisers and winners, one against Leicester and now against Sheffield. 98 minutes or something.
Son against Leicester.
Leicester when Bergwijn come on, it was stoppage time, he scored 2 goals.
Yeah. He scored 2 in it, I swear.
I think he scored 2, yeah. Yeah, but regardless, it was so nice to see those fuckers. And it was so funny, yeah? As soon as we go 2-1 up, every Tottenham player goes on the floor, start saying we got cramp, busting up. Maddison's just busting up, going up to them, going like that, yeah? Fuck. Look, you got to do what you got to do. Fair enough, yeah? But that was, even from the referee and the way the officials managed the game, it was awful. Yeah, it was so bait, they were wasting time. It was just so, from minute fucking 5, bruv, you're wasting time.
What, did you get quite a lot of bookings as well?
We got 4 or 5 bookings, yeah.
Why though? Time wasted?
Bruv, we should have had at least 2 penalties, which were not given. If they were outside the box, they're given all day, innit? Yeah. Cool, they're marginal sort of decisions you can or cannot get. I'm not complaining about them, but the referee was just awful. It was just all about him. You just get these referees sometimes where they want to be, you know what I mean? They don't nip anything in the bud, and they were just a dirty team. Sheffield just constantly fouling.
Look, but that's what they have to do, though, right?
Doesn't matter. Tottenham had
they did what they had to do.
25 attempts. But one thing I like about Ange is that he made 3 changes. He brought on Brennan, who when we went up was a bit physical. He scored a goal which was offside. He was putting himself about. You
what position did he play?
He come on on the right, went 2 up top, and he came sort of on the right. And then he brought on Perisic. And I've been saying this for time. Perisic, if you go and look at his stats, how many assists the guy gets, it's actually fucked from fullback. So he come in, and I was saying, we weren't great with deliveries. Maddison was okay. We were chopping and changing who was bringing those corners in. But as soon as Perisic comes in, he's going to get at least 1 cross. Out of 3, he'll get 1 on the tee, innit? Yeah. Thankfully, it landed to Richarlison. Well, thankfully that he scored. And then Perisic was involved again. Richarlison got the assist, 2-1. It's great for him, great for the team. And to win a game like that, you can't put a price on wins like that because you get 3 points and you show that you can do it and you can take it to the wire. And we didn't stop. Sheffield United, shit, man. shit, they're going down.
What about, but obviously they have to do that. You know that, right?
Doesn't matter if they have
So
to
only
do
they
that.
can play that.
Bro, it's not even about that. It's the way the game was managed by the officials as well. It was poor. Like, and
but from Sheffield United's point of view, you can see what they're trying to do.
Yeah, but if you're wasting time, now you can't do that because it gets added on. They added 12 minutes.
I guess in the end they got punished on it.
Exactly.
United.
So there you go. Yeah. So then, if that's what you get for fucking playing like pieces of shit.
Yeah. What do you think about Maddison? I didn't see the game, so how did Maddison play?
Maddison was good. I mean, look, it was a game where he could have. It's one of those games where he could get 1, 2, 3 assists.
Yeah.
We sort of. It's one of those games, man. You take a chance. If we went 1 up, let's say in the first half, we would have smashed the shit out of them. They would have got 5, 6, 7 past them. We had 72% possession in the game.
Who's the best player in your team or man in the match? Obviously, he was probably
Richarlison.
Who was the best player throughout the game?
Richarlison. Basuma was class. Udogie, because Udogie on the second goal, when Kulusevski scored that goal, he comes up, wins possession. In their half.
He does that a lot, innit?
Yeah, and then we went and scored. And he, I think, was he had a very, very good game. But overall, I think Vicario had a good game as well, keeper. He made 1 or 2 really good saves where really we could have got punished.
How old is he? 23?
20 years young, 23, 24, I can't remember. But,
better than Reece.
One thing I like about him is that when we scored the winner, he ran all the way to the other side of the pitch and was celebrating with the players. Like the way the players are sort of like coming together.
Yeah.
Because what's happened is Ange has made one captain Son, then he's made Maddison for midfield and Romero for defence. So there's a bit of like, that spine is sort of like, do you know what I mean? And Son's record when he goes up front is actually really good. In the Champions League run they had under Pochettino, if you look at the record when Kane's
he didn't score against Sheffield.
He didn't score. Could have scored. Produced 1 or 2 good saves, whatever. But I think
he played well.
What does Ange do now? You played okay. You got sub, but what does Ange do now? Richarlison's gone and scored and got an assist. Do you start him against Arsenal? Like,
we'll get to that. Lastly, on Spurs, before we get into the Arsenal game and the North London derby. What are your thoughts on the season so far? Obviously, 5 games in, you're giving it a big one to me, but as
what do you mean giving the big one? But what do you mean?
In terms of Man United.
I'm giving it the big one, of course. Bruv.
No, but we're not talking about Man United now.
Listen, we've had 2-3 years of Ryan Mason, Mourinho, fucking Conte. Like, it's nice it's nice to have a manager who not only wants to be there, says, go out there, do your thing, play your football. If we're going to get pumped by teams, fine. But I'd rather fucking watch a sick game and know we created 10, 15, 20 chances to try and score. Yeah. So, I'm not complaining. And before this season, everyone wrote us off. People had us 8th, 7th, 6th, 5th, 7th, 8th. Yeah, we've had a great start. Yeah. Like, cool, innit? I hope we keep going. We've got 1 game every 7-8 days. Well, 8 days now, but we've got 1 game now every week.
You prefer
we
that,
should be able to...
You prefer no Europe at all?
No, but this is the first time Tottenham haven't had European football for about 10, 11 seasons.
8 years?
I think it's about 10 seasons or something, whatever. But it's like, it just makes a change. Like, it's nice to just have, 1 game a week. Don't have to get depressed twice a week. You get depressed once a week, or like have a good sort of
get time to get over the last game.
100%. And look, I'm just happy to see big Uncle Ange get me, like the Phil fucking from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Uncle Phil. We got Uncle Ange showing that love, like the passion between the boys, Maddison, the passion between all the team. Like, you know what I mean? That's all fans want to see. Tottenham fans are not really difficult to please. You give 100%, show a bit of passion, and just play the game we like the game to be fucking played. Yeah. Because if you go back in Tottenham's history, the only reason Tottenham started wearing white was because of Real Madrid, famous teams like that. And I'm not saying we're trying to emulate, we'll never be able to emulate that, but that's what fans want to see. It's not really hard to please. We've gone so long without winning anything, so we're not asking for much to show a bit of passion. And did you see that Ange's interview with TalkSport? One thing I love about Big Ange is he's got all of the media eating out of his hands. And I was reading Ferguson's autobiography, and he said he was always nervous going into press conferences, and his press officer would tell him, you got to be prepared. You got to know what to say. You got to know these people eat you alive. And he always spoke about how it was hard to manage that. Yeah. This guy just says the right thing. They give him difficult questions. He doesn't shy away. He'll just answer it articulately.
Yeah, he's quite upfront.
And he won't give an answer which is licking Daniel Levy's backside or licking the fans' backside. It's like, no, look, I'm here. I've got a plan. I want to play a certain way. I haven't even got... Do you know what I mean? I just love everything I'm seeing and hearing from him. And he reminds me of like a Martin Yole figure. Not just because they're a bit big around the belly, but like they got the sort of... Like they want to be there. They want to do good.
They want to have fun, man.
Yeah, he cares. Yeah. And he says, look, I've always stuck to a way of playing football. I've always stuck to a philosophy of playing football, and we're going to be doing that no matter what. Yeah. And he's sticking to his principles. Fuck Antonio Conte. Can't believe fucking last season. But yeah, man, I'm just happy to watch Tottenham play football the way we
love it, man. I'm glad to see you finally get a bit of like cheer in your life. Every weekend seeing you depressed was getting long, man. Now we can both have good times. United and Spurs.
What do you mean, bro? I'm not going to say anything. I've cast this guy enough so far.
Listen, let's take it on to the derby. This is what you all came for. Get in the comments and let us know what you think the score is going to be this weekend. We're going to find out Shahaan's score prediction very shortly. Before we take it into the analysis of the game or what we think what Shahaan thinks is going to happen, let's say a couple stats. Both of you have scored in all... Have you played 5 games? Yeah. Have you played 5? It's 5, isn't it?
You have to do it.
Both of you have scored in all 5 of your games in the Premier League this season.
We got no Kane this time, though.
Arsenal have won 4 of their past 5 games against Spurs. Arsenal have only kept 1 clean sheet in the Premier League this season. Arsenal have scored in first in 3 of their past 5 meetings at Tottenham. Obviously, Shahaan, your record at the Emirates ain't great.
No, it's not. It's not. I mean, look.
Are you going for a win or a draw?
When these games come around, form goes out the window because it's the North London derby. There's a lot of Spurs players who would not have played in the North London derby.
Does form go out the window, Madison, but maybe history starts to dictate.
Well, it depends. It depends. Arsenal have just come up from being runners-up in the league. Yeah. They were one of the best teams in form last season. Currently, still are. So. They are, man. Stop talking a lot of shit. But yeah, they're obviously a fucking scary team. Yeah. And am I fearful? Yeah. Am I going to have butterflies before the match? Yeah. Are Arsenal fans going to get abused from their mum to their nans? Yeah. Like they're all like anyone's going to get it that day. Anyone's going to get it, especially in the BTL Pods group. Anyone's going to get it. So I have to mute my phone.
If you was Ange in this moment, do you stick with the same game plan or do you change?
The only thing I'd change is I'd bring in Emerson Royale for Porro because he's better defensively, adds a bit more height. I would say, I don't want to say, but in his half, he's a better player. So I think I'd probably have Emerson, though he got sent off last time against him. He got better abuse for that. But I
think he's in better form now. Than
he's much better form now. I think I'd bring him in.
But Porro's been playing all right,
innit? But I wouldn't play the way, I don't know, man. Big Ange knows, innit? I'm not going to fucking make predictions of what I'll do because I don't know. Like, do you stick to the way you've been playing, go toe to toe with them, and make a statement? But that will make a statement. If we go there, play that way, and win, that's a fuck. But potentially get smashed. I don't want to get smashed. Like, we've got a good goal difference. We've got the joint most clean sheets in the league. Like, our defense, we've got Romero and we've got Van der Ven and we've got a good defense. Like, I don't know what's going to happen in it. Like, I definitely don't want Conte ball in it. That's for sure. Like, you can't be that negative.
So, like,
hang in there for 45 minutes, 50 minutes. Frustrate them, and I know we'll get a chance to beat them. Innit?
Say Big Ange goes for it, yeah, and he goes toe to toe with Arsenal, but you also can see goals, and you end up losing 5-3. Is that respectable?
Yeah,
that's all right.
100%. If you lose 5-3 in a game where you watch a fucking North London derby classic, and
at least he went for it.
Yeah, and this is like, let's be honest, that Arsenal team has been playing together for a while now. This is a new look Tottenham team. There's 3-4 additions. We haven't got Bentancur. If we had him playing, I'd be way more confident. Because you'd have him, Maddison, and then, you've got fucking Basuma. You've got 3 very, very good players. Yeah. But Sarri's, I'm not saying taking anybody from Sarr, but it's that sort of cool head, better defensively, better on the ball. But if you look at the way Tottenham have been playing, we've been keeping 60, 70% possession. In one game, I think we broke our own record for most possession. So is he really going to change what we've been doing? I don't think so. His whole philosophy is we don't change no matter what. People change for us. We stick to our guns and we get better and better and better, and we play football offensively and on the front foot. So I don't expect there to be much changes. He might say to the fullbacks, all right, hold back a little bit when you haven't got the ball, tuck in a bit more. He might be saying all of those things, but I really don't know. Like, I genuinely do not know. Arsenal as well. Listen, I'll be happy with a few like injuries. Just like if we're losing 5-3, man, couple 2-footers.
Oh wait, let's speak about Arsenal then. What do you think are like their biggest threats to Spurs?
Biggest threats probably, I would say
Odegaard,
yeah, like that
Martinelli?
final ball. Martinelli's injured, I think. He got taken off, so I don't know if
maybe
he's going to play.
He's in good
Trossard
form.
Again, good form, but
well, he's playing against. He's going to play against Emerson.
They got threats all over the pitch, innit? They got threats. I'm glad Partey isn't there anymore because that fucker always scores against a banger against us, so he's not there. I'm glad. Xhaka, did you see Xhaka? Kane dunked on Xhaka the other day.
No, I didn't see.
It's a corner. Kane scored. Like Xhaka was there. He was
no way. I didn't even know. Shout out Harry Kane.
We ain't got Kane in it, so it's peak. But I just know Baby Maddison is gonna fucking hopefully he's gonna bring it down.
Who do you think is gonna be your best player on the day? Maddison.
I think probably Basuma, man. Basuma's for Tottenham to win, Basuma and the two centre halves are gonna have to have really good games.
Yeah,
because Basuma is just like, if you look at every game this season,
Saka, by the way, but yeah, for Arsenal,
fuck Saka, just never rated him. But Basuma, like, yeah, it's just fucking, he's class, man. He's been one of our best players. Like, great on the ball, loves fucking. He always wants the ball, and as soon as he gets it, he's not going backwards.
Yeah.
He's taking the
class
ball.
footballer.
He's just
classy, innit?
He's like classy. Breaking into the box at all times. So I think
he reminds me of Seedorf, But Seedorf's obviously 10 times better.
10 times better, yeah. Basuma's had like a bit of a. He had 1 year of Conte shit in it. Yeah. That's like 1 year of coaching, which was
fucked,
non-existent.
Yeah. All right, Shahaan. Let's say, what do you think is worst case scenario for this Sunday, innit? Sunday.
Worst case scenario is we turn up and get smashed 4-0. But I don't see that happening. I don't think Tottenham will get. If we've got that defence, they're not going to score 4 goals. I don't think they will score 4 goals with that defence.
What's the most you've conceded so far in one game? Maybe 2?
Was it 2-2 first game?
Yeah, 2-2 against Brentford, yeah.
Was it 2-2 or was
it was 2-2.
It was 2-2.
And your first game in season.
Yeah, and we got 2 clean sheets.
Yeah.
We got 2 clean sheets. And we've conceded 1.
So it will be very interesting to see if it even manages to be 4-0, if they manage to score 4 goals. And what do you think is your best case scenario?
Best case scenario is we go there, we smash them up in their home.
3-0.
No, not even a 3-0, even a 2-1. But we just perform good.
Yeah,
if we perform good and you lose 1-0 or 1-1 or they get a jammy decision, you say, we went toe-to-toe with you, cool, innit? But if we go there and don't play good and get smashed and don't compete, the main thing is I want to see us compete properly and not compete where it's 11 men behind the ball and you're fucking just like, you know what I mean? It's not going to be like that. This team is going to be fucking up for it. And there's a lot of new players, new faces. This is their first taste of that fucking North London derby.
So
I'm sure they're going to be up for it. Yeah, it's going to be unreal.
They could crumble though at the same time.
Who?
Like new players in the derby.
You think James Maddison's
going to crumble? Young team.
You think James Maddison's going to crumble?
Not Maddison.
Don't be stupid. No, don't be stupid.
All right. Shahaan, final 2 questions before we end the video. This is what I want to know from Shahaan. This is what you all want to know from Shahaan. This is why you watched the end of this video. If you even did, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe.
You didn't suck him up, innit?
Yeah. Shahaan, final 2 questions of the video. What's the score going to be this Sunday?
No, but I'm not going to say a score, because you're going to say you're just saying that because of the camera. But if you want me to be honest,
wait. Final 2 questions. What's the score going to be? And be honest. And do Spurs make top 4 this season?
I think the score is going to be 2-1 Arsenal, or I think 2-2 or 2-1 Arsenal. I can't see us way we are. Like, I can't see us.
He's not being honest. He thinks 2-1 Spurs.
Bullshit. I don't, man. If we had Harry Kane with his team,
in right now.
If we had Harry Kane with his team, I would say 3-1 Spurs. Yeah, I'll be gassed. But honestly, I think it will be a 2-2 or 2-1 Arsenal. Innit? I don't see us winning. I don't see Arsenal losing. They just look. Do you know what I mean? They've never looked like really losing this season.
Yeah.
And I think they're at home. It's a North London derby. They're at home. I do not expect them to lose the match. I don't. That's me being honest. It's not me saying something just for the sake of it. And where do I think Tottenham will finish this season? Do I think Tottenham will get top 4? I think we do get 4th, I think we get 4th position. The only reason why I say I think we get 4th position is we've got 1 game a week, and the biggest incentive for Ange Postecoglou, whether it's his contract, whether he wants whether he wants an improved contract, and what he's been told by Levy, We need Champions League football.
But what if
your main purpose is to get Tottenham into Champions League? Regardless of what people think about trophies, Daniel Levy, the businessman, when they had that meeting, has said to him, success to me is you getting top 4 for us.
But what if come January you need players and Levy doesn't back him, you don't get top 4 and it's just back to square one?
I think we will improve the squad in January because there's a lot of outgoings. There'll be quite a few players who haven't gone who will go. Lloris, Dyer, there's quite a few players there who won't be there. And I think...
How is Lloris still there?
Nothing.
No one to get on the bench.
He's earning the money he's earning at Tottenham. No one has come and offered him. He's not going to get that. So, you know. And another thing is, I don't want to see that fucking 4-star, the fake 4-star, Fraser 4-star, Ben, what the fuck his name is.
Shahaan signed him on FIFA once, by the way. Shahaan signed him on FIFA.
Let me tell you what happened. Shahaan Haroon were playing fucking like, I think they were playing FIFA, yeah? They go, bruv, look at our team. And then they were with Derby or someone. They go, bruv, we got Ben 4-star. I clicked on the name. I said, bruv, this is 4-star, bruv. Some fake 4-star. The guy's shit. Bruv, did you see him in that penalty?
No.
5 penalties. The guy didn't dive once. He just did this. The guy is shit. Fuck off out this club. You're fucking shit, bro. You look fatter than me, bro. You're fucking dead, bro. So I'm shit fucking.
Forster's alright, man.
He's fucking shit.
He's had a good career.
I don't even, whoever fucking agreed to sign that cunt, you're a cunt.
Scottish Premier League winner, you know.
Shit, fuck them. Fuck it. Actually, no, Scottish Premier League's sick. Ange won that as well. Bro. No, but real talk, yeah. I'm sorry for swearing, but still, he's fucking shit. It was an absolute disgraceful performance against Fulham. 5 penalties. You didn't get close to 1. Yeah, you're standing there, bruv. He didn't dive once. He just did this. He got so much abuse, bruv. How are you paid that much fucking money and you can't even dive, bruv? You can't. True. You know what you should do? Dive in someone's arsehole and drown in this shit.
This was Spurs' number 1 last season, by the way.
So shit, bruv. Even Lloris would have dived and probably got his hand to 1.
He wouldn't have.
No, Lloris normally gets his hand to them, but he still concedes them. But this guy didn't even fucking dive, bruv.
All right, Shahaan, let me say my prediction for the game this Sunday. I'm going to have to say Arsenal 3-1, man. I think Spurs are going to go for it.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I think Spurs are going to go for it, but I think Arsenal punish you.
No, but if you look at how many goals we score in North London derbies, I think we'll score more than 1. That's what I'm saying. 2-2 or something. I imagine us to score. I reckon Tottenham will score more than 1 goal in it. We will.
But I just think in the big games right now, Arsenal are punishing teams, and I hate to say it, but yeah, I think Arsenal 3-1.
With a lot of luck, though. They do get fucking lucky.
They do get lucky. They do get lucky. You know.
They do. Even if you look at last season in the big games, they got the luck at the right time. Yeah. They do get luck as well.
Even against us when we had the Garnacho goal go through, but it was offside. But like this much or
goals change matches, man. That game could have went anywhere. Yeah. You score that goal, like, and it goes anywhere. But yeah, I again take nothing away from Arsenal. Yeah. I still think after Man City, they're favourites to be up there. Like you have to.
No. You mean after Brighton, Man City are favourites to be up there?
Listen, allow that.
It's facts.
Arsenal, like, yeah.
Anyway, Shahaan, any final words before you wrap up the video?
No final words, man. Just listen, I'm not going to be here. Get me like an.
There's not going to be a match reaction.
I ain't going to be here on Sunday. No way. If we win, FaceTime me straight away. I'll answer my call. FaceTime me straight away if we win, yeah? Make sure. I'll be live, reporting live from wherever I'm going to be.
What about if we lose? Can I call you?
Yeah, but don't bleep out what I'm going to say.
Cool.
Bare abuse, bare cancellations, bare future fucking cancellations.
All right, guys, this is Between the Lines podcast. This has been a match reaction, match review, match preview for the Arsenal v Spurs game this Sunday. Get in the comments, let us know who's going to be man in the match and what you think the score is going to be. Make sure you subscribe, like, blah, blah,
listen,
blah.
Fuck Arsenal, innit? You lot are from fucking Woolwich, bro.
Fuck Arsenal.
Fuck Arsenal. You lot are Woolwich Wanderers, bribed your way into the league. You're not even from fucking North London.
Big facts.
Fuck Arsenal, innit?
Big facts.
You lot are shit. Go fuck off back south of the river, man. Cunt.
That's the outro. See you in the next one. Peace out.
Between the lines.